Hello and welcome to Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and today we're here with a play on a very traditional block. The block we're playing with is called rails, but I decided let's do a modern rail. So this is going to be called mod rails. Now I've got two sets of cutting instructions there. So this is for the 9-inch block, and we'll be showing you that today. But there's also going to be cutting instructions for a 12-inch block. So you can see those in the show notes below. Also, I would like you guys to go check out Heather, the Debt Free Quilter. Her channel is just starting out, and if you like what you see, tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you, and give her a big boost up and maybe a thumbs up or something like that. Also, in the show notes, you're going to find not only Heather's channel for her YouTube, but you're also going to find our Facebook group and our Zoom link for our virtual sew date that comes up once a month, right? And usually we're going to try and do it like the first Saturday of the month, but all the dates are given. So you can mark it on your calendar and get ready to come sew with us. The Facebook group is growing rapidly. We're having a lot of fun in those virtual sew rooms. So before we forget, let's get to the sewing. Okay, today we're right at the sewing machine now, and we're going to do this, sew this together. Now, in the cutting instructions, I have two sets, right? So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to start putting our rails together first, because this is one of those rare ones that you gotta put together a certain way. But here's all sorts of variations you can do on this block too, right? I'm just going to get that little leader ender off. With this, if you wanted to put little 4 patches in and have 4 patches here, you could do that too. Depends, it's basically what do you have sitting around in your orphan blocks that you want to move out and get rid of, right? And this is a good one because you're using up your 1.5-inch strips and you're also getting your stuff sewn together, right? So we'll get all these little strips, do all your little stuff first. And, okay, I'm just going to take that this way. Now these are just darling. I had fun digging through and finding this stuff out of my stash. There, now, get to this. Okay. I'm just going to finger press this open, this seam open. For some reason it does lie flatter. I'm convinced that my life is spending my life pressing open, because it's just easier that way. And I do apologize if this is a little out of focus today. We've been struggling with our camera angles, and for some reason this will not focus today. But I'm hoping it's focused enough that you can see what's going on. So you put all of it back except for the one piece. I guess we could put the one piece back too. Here, let's go. Quick run through another little leader ender. Leader enders today are brought to you by the color black, because guess where I'm harvesting hexies out of my black. Now just make sure all this silvery stuff. This is a pretty embossed silver. There we go. Now you could do this with strip sets of 1.5-inch strip sets. Yeah, it's just a fun, different idea. Now these lengths that I'm sewing together right now, they're 6.5-inch lengths, right? And they work really nice in here. So I had a chance to go through and get a few, 1.5-inch strips cut out of my blue, because I'm overwhelmed with blue. But that's okay. I'm just going to put them back as you see them, and that way you can see how this process is going. There we go. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed with blue. I guess the popular colors are, blues. Wait a minute. Okay. That's not how I set it up first. Okay. There. Let's get that. There. Yeah, you could really make this really scrappy. as long as it's, you know, 6.5 inches. You know, you could do whatever color change ups and playing around or whatever. Like I say, I just picked blue because I'm overran with blue. I do like blue. You know, I pretty much like all the colors. Even brown. I like brown, but I find it really hard to work with because I'm just not, I'm not good with browns. Okay, let's get another little piece taken off, lined up and taken off. So now we've got pretty much all of our stuff put together. Okay, oops, I'm going to go this way. Oh no, I should go this way and this way. There we go. There, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, so what I want to do is I just want to take the first one, the middle row, because I've got one extra seam to make there. Okay, and another leader and ender goes through. And like I say, this comes together very quick. Now, I'm going to press that open as well. There, now. So we're back, right? Okay, so now I'm going to sew with the seams up, or try to sew with the seams up, so that they all stay open and they don't flip on me. They don't flip shut. Because that's one of the nice things about these modern rails blocks, is that you can get everything really flat and nice to work with. This one I don't have to worry about because it's just all there. Okay. I like the blue and the pink in this. I really do like that. Okay, and this one I want to sew like this so I know how the seams. Here we go. Nice little nest going on. And a leader ender. Just to move it all out. This leader ender, I'm always surprised how fast I get crumbs. I'm going to just, you know what, instead of pressing open, I'm just going to fold out. Right, just like that. The path of least resistance on this is if we take this and go this way. And if I were to push everything in and not open, I'll just change that, then I should have good nesting where my points I want to meet, right? Like these points, this intersection, and this intersection, right? So let's get this together. And I want to sew it from this side because that's where all the seams are going to be. Okay, there we go. Now we're just going to, the seam you have to meet is this one, right here. And everything else should just fall into place. There we go. And now I make sure these stay open. And run another leader ender through. Yeah, these things are, I had an opportunity, I decided I had some time and I was going to take the opportunity to clean out my crumb bin and make crumb blocks. So now, the path of least resistance is this way, right? So I'm just pressing so the seam goes that way. And now I'm going to do this one and I'm going to sew it so it's like this. So there again I get to see that all my seams are open. Okay. And this, I need to match down here. Okay, and all I have to do is press it, drop the needle and line up again. And I just have to push that needle just to the other side of the seam. And I get a perfect little nesting going on. Okay. And with that, we are done. And we get to our big ta-da moment. Okay, so here's our cute little block. One of the things too, when there's two sets of cutting instructions there. One will make a larger block than the other. But when you put these together and you start flipping them end to end, so that the chain actually changes direction, right? What will happen is you'll end up with a secondary pattern. And if you make this really, really scrappy, that secondary pattern will look like little crosses, like little hot cross bun things going on. So, and it doesn't matter which size you use, whether you go the 9.5 unfinished or 9-inch finished, or the 12.5-inch unfinished or 12-inch finished. They will create that secondary pattern. And the chaining across, like even if you put them on point, then it would look like little X's all through your quilt. Now play around with this block too, because if you have a bunch of small little 3.5 or 4.5-inch pieces, you can put those in too. Like whether they be, like 4 patches or something. So you can run your 4 patches along this way with the color this way and the light parts this way. That would also create a really cool effect. But I do hope you try this and you have fun with it. It's been so much fun sewing with you today. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day or week ahead, I guess. And until we meet again, goodbye. My husband and I would love to thank you for coming along with us on our quilting journey and the YouTube adventure that we're on. We have some wonderful plans for 2023. And it includes a lot more, like with the Facebook group and the rooms feature and sewing and hanging out with people. Those monthly Zoom sew dates are still in the works. We have a lot of fun ideas coming up for 2023, and we hope you share, like, and subscribe with your friends. That little notification button and subscribing to us really helps us out. Commenting helps us out too. So if you like what you're seeing, let us know. Even send us a heart on the comment. That helps so much for us. Okay, you have an absolutely fabulous 2023, and all of our best wishes for you in the future. Okay, take care. Bye.